Yes, I say come along. Yes, I say come along. Come along. Come on. Yeah, yeah. Imagine. Yeah, imagine. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Imagine. Your dreams for real.
What do you do on a beautiful Carolina day, Carolina sun, Carolina blue? You find a local spot serving Carolina food, going to the Carolina coast, bringing Carolina seafood. So that's what I'm doing today. And who do you bring along with you? You bring along somebody who can cook, somebody who knows good food, and somebody who's a good conversationalist. We are here in Pittsboro, North Carolina. Talk with Taj, come and eat with Taj. Postal Fish Company. Great Chef Bill here. He's gonna send us a great meal. Y'all come on in. I'm hungry. Let's eat. Postal Fish Company, Pittsboro, North Carolina, with the great chef, Bill Hartley. Bill, how are you today?
Very good, doing good.
Hey man, I appreciate you taking out time to speak with us. Thank you for a great meal the other night. I greatly appreciate it. So tell us about where you're from and what got you cooking.
I'm originally from New Jersey. What got me cooking, probably my mom and my grandmother. I remember as a little kid making pierogies with my grandmother and making pasta, meatballs with my mom. And that's just something that it's always kind of transcended in me, is cooking. Went to Culinary Institute of America in Hyde Park, New York, and then started working for corporate Marriott, and that kind of drove me south. And moving south is what kind of really brought my love for fish and seafood and coastal cuisine, to heart.
Well, I'm a kitchen guy, I'm a restaurant guy, so it's one thing to go to CIA, but it's another thing to cultivate great taste and down-home seafood with that CIA flair. But man, you know how to cook, man. So tell me about sourcing your product, man.
So being down at the coast for many years, we made a bunch of friends with some fishermen down there, and so I try to go down as much as I can myself to pick up fish, or we have a couple fishermen that kind of bring it to us. We also utilize some local companies that pick up from the docks and deliver to our restaurant as well.
Well, I had those fish collars the other night, man. What? And people think I'm saying collards. I'm not saying collards. Although if you made some fish and collards, I'll be back for that. But fish collars, where do those come from? They're slamming, man. I love them.
So the fish collars, it's the meat right behind the gill plate. And when we bring in whole fish and fillet them, there's one of the things that we usually use for family meal. But being a seafood restaurant, that kind of gets people to venture outside their comfort zone and normal box. We started frying them up and serving them with Texas Pete butter, kind of like chicken wings, but they're fish collars.
And you throw some Texas Pete or something on there too, just to make it more North Carolina Southern.
Crispy fried Texas Pete butter.
That's
like
right.
Eating a chicken wing.
As we were talking about, to me, I'm a restaurant guy, and what makes an experience great is how you're greeted, how you're seated, and then how you're treated, which I can say 100% every time I come here. Your staff, from the time I walk in the door to the knowledge they have at the table, the wine list, the presentation of the specials, all those things are always on point. How do you do it?
Coming up in hotels and fine dining restaurants, that's the key, is service. I can make good food, but if I don't have the staff that can portray that food in a professional manner, it doesn't mean anything. It's the staff is who and what makes Postal Fish what it is. It was just an idea and a concept for me. They're the ones that are actually fulfilling that and making it happen.
Well, finishing up here with Chef Bill Hartley at the Postal Fish Company here in Pittsboro, North Carolina. Someone who's watching this in Zimbabwe, Idaho, Switzerland, Bora Bora, and they want to come to Postal Fish Company. Give me your 20-second spiel as to why someone needs to come to Postal Fish Company.
Postal Fish Company, it's a down-home seafood restaurant. We utilize and help out as the community and local fishermen and farmers as much as we possibly can. So the money coming in goes right back to the community, and that's what we strive to do with opening Postal Fish Company. Is not just create an establishment that makes us money, but also kind of gives back to the community. That's first and foremost.
Well, I tell you, it's a great seating area. It's a great setting that you have here in beautiful downtown historic Pittsboro, in the old historic post office. And I'm going to say this, when I was a little boy, I used to come to this post office with my granny holding her hand to check the mail. So
we
yeah,
have
man.
very, very many people that come here and say that.
So we appreciate it. Hey, can we come back and watch you cook and eat some food and talk to you again?
Absolutely, let's do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, give a big hand to Brother Bill Hartley here at Postal Fish Company in Pittsburgh, North Carolina. Come get in where you fit in. Discuss, define, deliver. We'll see you when we see you, Bill, all right?
Thanks, man.
Thank you.